Welcome to my channel Daily Bulletin News. A Days of Our Lives family is expanding, but it may not be the one you think. Sophia's got some bad news on Days of Our Lives this week. Well, perhaps we should say life-changing news. Pregnancy isn't inherently bad, but when you're still a teenager in high school, pregnant with your ex's kid after getting into a somewhat messy triangle, it's not great. But here we are this week, with Sophia telling Tate that she's pregnant. Yes, the two only slept together once before Tate went running back to Holly, but once is enough. And it's definitely not a complete surprise. Yes, Tate and Sophia made a very deliberate point in using protection, but sometimes, even condoms fail. And on soap operas, they tend to have a far lower success rate than in real life. But what if the condom didn't fail? We already know Sophia's not above scheming to get Tate. We're not saying she's making up the pregnancy, but she could be pregnant with someone else's kid. Like Aaron's. Milady Tien thought just this thing over on our message boards, speculating that Sophia sleeps with Aaron, then accuses Tate of being baby daddy. But it could be even simpler than that. Remember when Sophia and Tate bonded a little while back and went to watch Body and Soul at home? Emotions and hormones have been running high for both of them right lately, and even if it's not love, they're teenagers. They could have very easily ended up in bed, and we just didn't hear about it, until now. Yes, a pregnancy with Aaron is more than a bit fast, but it's still very possible in Salem. And realistically, it has been nearly a month since that scene. But the speed with which she became pregnant could also mean that Sophia might not even realize the baby's not Tate's because of how unlikely it would be for it to be Aaron's. She might just assume it's her ex's because it makes sense, and that could make it worse if she does learn it's not because she'll have already laid the groundwork and be reluctant to pull it back up. And then she'll realize that she won't have to retract her announcement that she's carrying Tate's child, since it'll help her get him back from Holly. Heck, it worked on Brady. He's still yo-yoing to Kristen thanks to Rachel. In the end, it may not matter. Whether the baby is a future green or a future black, it seems like a given that Tate's going to have a baby on his hands. Stay tuned and subscribe the channel.